Technology, oof, it has saved my life many, many times, more than you would even think. So when I was in, let's say, elementary, middle school, didn't have technology, right? By myself all the time. In Iraq, isolated. Here in the US, isolated. We didn't have technology. We couldn't communicate with anybody outside. Parents were hearing. They could pick up the phone. They could talk on the phone all day if they wanted to. Every day if they wanted to. Deaf person couldn't. In comes Sorensen. Oh, what a change. Just to be able to have the TV up and to be able to sign and see another deaf person face to face in your own room. Just, you could chat all day, every day if you wanted. So I remember when that first came out, and then all of a sudden we had this big change to now we've got our smartphones. We can just pull one out of our pocket now. We can talk to other deaf people. We can have an interpreter there, just ready to call. If we need to call a hearing person, right there. Just so easy, so fast. It's just astonishing still. And I think for me, having the interpreters, that is such a lifesaver, because before, if we didn't have an interpreter, how would we call? So I want to say thank you to all the interpreters. I can't thank interpreters enough. I can't. And now with the app, there's an app called, Google Translate. While I am in Iraq, I actually use that app to communicate with family, other hearing people. If I go to stores over there, if I need something, I'll type it in and then they can read it and I get it right away. It's just so much easier. Family can communicate with me that way too. Sometimes we can put the phone down and we use body language, but sometimes we prefer the app because it elicits better understanding. There's less misunderstandings when we do it that way. The app really has saved my life. And I've learned that culture, the Arabic culture, through technology, the access to language. It's just really fascinating.
You see technology advancing in the future?
There's so many possibilities, really. Holographic watches, glasses where you can just put on and see an interpreter sign, I don't even know, maybe, honestly, I can't even think. I know before with the old phone, we had the old phone, the big chunky one. Now we've got this tiny portable one that we can watch videos and do all kinds of things on with interpreters. And in the future, how is that I have no idea, really.
How do you feel AI maybe will affect interpreting services or...
My personal opinion, I still prefer an interpreter because an interpreter knows what I'm saying and an interpreter can analyze my face, my body language. AI, because ASL requires, facial expression, body language, need to be able to read the whole thing all the time. AI, can it do that? No. AI is more just a computer that's running codes. Can those codes, they're not perfect, no, but it depends on who's writing them, because they're written by humans and humans are not perfect. So I know AI will never be perfect. It just won't be. I still prefer live interpreters. Plus interpreters, they went to college, they learned ASL, they're part of the culture. They've got to be part of that for 2, 3, 4 years before they become certified, and then they come and interpret for me. If you have AI, it's not fair. It's not right.